Alright, good luck to Slim. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, it's a lunge. When I can get a top spin like that, I actually am in a very good spot just because he's so far out of position because he took so long to get to it that I can actually, even though he catches it, I'm pretty much guaranteed to score still. Nice. Playing really clean still. Yikes. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna be his. I was so far over, it's fine. Single tap topspins are just kind of eating me alive right now. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to that ball. I really thought I would. But that's the negative to them, is he can get scored on just as easily for him. I was kind of scared he was going to catch that. Luckily, I had a lot of charge, so it wasn't really possible. I think the more relying on just top spinning is actually helping him a lot, though. Although, who knows? I'm like, it gives him more pressure, but it also gives me so much more pressure. I don't know. It really depends. Like, it increases offense overall when he starts doing that, for better or worse. Because I'm certainly more scared of his options, but he's also more scared of mine, so. Interesting. Yeah, that's my point. Peach is great because she can just, if she has full charge, she can just smash those, and because of her angles, it's actually unlikely they're gonna be able to score off of it. It's great. Bowser does not really have the angles to do that. I can pretty much just drop and catch the ball most times. Can't believe I got that. Yeah, he found the point eventually. Me being that far back still makes me have a hard time doing much anything there. Makes me sad that Slim doesn't use Bowser Fieri. I think it's his biggest weakness as a player.
Match point.
That was an amazingly clean first game, in all honesty. I played that so clean.
Set and match server.
I'm starting to figure out, like, I think at this point I've kind of have figured it out, but I'm doing a really good job of executing on right now of just, there's certain setups I can get that don't score immediately, but like, if I just do them, he's pretty much guaranteed to lose the point eventually. And the thing is, it's basically like, if he uses his top spin, I have almost a guaranteed setup over the next 2 to 3 shots, so if he doesn't score off of them or get me a lunge, it's a really rough spot, which takes away his best option, and I don't really know, like, he's a great player, he could definitely make it work, but this matchup is rough. It's hard for him to apply pressure that, like, if I don't, sure he can apply pressure, but if he messes up, I just get a point instead. And his pressure is not unbreakable by any means, so it's a really rough thing to actually overcome, I'd say. The double tap topspins I can't punish as hard, but like in some situations I can. He switches to the Daisy. Interesting. Daisies have done well against me in recent times, but I believe most of it comes down to latency. But let's see if Slim can prove that wrong. Angie, of course, always could take games off me in simple with this. But like, it was still close, and there's no Daisy in the world close to Angie's, I don't think. Maybe Slim can prove me wrong, though. This would be quite impressive if he does something good with this. Don't know how much practice he has on Daisy. It's possible he's been working on this. He hasn't won against me in a while. I think he's trying to figure out something else. Because I really think I've kind of cracked the matchup, and I don't think there's much he can do about it anymore, in all honesty. Simple as a game of matchups, and Peach kind of just wins when executed correctly, I think. Good setup. Daisy does have more offense. That's the big difference here. And on hard, she actually can defend most of what Peach does, but not all. So, like, she has to still apply some pressure. She can't just stall out the game, really. But the thing is, Bowser couldn't stall out the game against Peach either, and that's one of the big issues Bowser has in the matchup. I'm bad for that one, but it's fine. I was ready for his response, so I didn't get punished too hard. I'm really far back, though. Yeah, I was able to get back in position. And wow, that's just a lunge. That's super unfortunate for him.
15-40.
Like, when I have full control of my movement, I think it's hard to do much of a... When it's not latency, I don't really think Daisy has enough tools to consistently make me lunge more than I can make her lunge. I think that might have been in. I'm glad I hit it. I think it was for the best. It might have been out, but just hit that. Yeah, Daisy range, man. And she's got anchors on her feet, as we always said.
15
Peach is busted in this game mode.
15
Luigi, I think, is a good choice into Peach, at least decent. I don't think he necessarily wins, but he definitely can. He's not at a disadvantage. That's an even matchup, I think. Not at an inherent disadvantage. Matchups matter so much more in Simple. It's rough. Yeah. That was bad that I single tapped that. That's my fault.
15-30.
Yeah, I've heard stories. I haven't really experienced it. I never did, but I've heard stories of it. Of Launch Beach. In Simple. I wasn't a Simple player back then. There we go. That was really bad, but I still score. Cool. Eventually, I think. Maybe not? I do, but like, he had a chance.
30
Was Blooper ever really good in Simple when he was really good in Standard? Oh, I remember Launch Peach speed. He's playing really clean Daisy, actually. But Daisy lunge me, bud. That sounds about right. Well, Blooper was really bad at launch, and then he had a period in Standard where he was really good, so Simple is probably the same.
receiver. Break point.
It's gonna be his game, yeah. No, it's not. Peach got that. Yeah, it was really crazy.
Advantage server. Match point.
Nice.
Game, set, and match server.
He made that scarier at the end for sure, though. But we got it. Yeah, Tricky's really actually, like, there is genuinely a philosophy at Camelot that Trickies can't be good. Like, genuinely. That's not even a meme. That is, like, factual. It's clear that they, like, intentionally balanced around they can't be good. No, yeah, for sure. Blooper and Simple is still really strong. I actually think Blooper's still a good character. Yeah. But yeah, I actually do believe Blooper's really good and Simple. Yeah. He's just a volatile, degenerate character, which is fun. I don't believe in Dry Bones and Simple. I don't at all. I don't think that character's anything special. He went back to Bowser, went to Knight this time. That's fair. That's fair, Drain. That's fair. It's not that bad. Especially with his lunge. Like, his lunge is pretty crazy. So yeah, you're right. He's not that bad. I mean, yeah, Fitz. I mean, Mike, you're right. That's why he says it's secret, but I just very strongly disagree with that statement. I believe that. I believe that, Drain. Especially with his lunge once again. Allowing him, he can probably do some dumb things. Let's finish this out. Really bad, really bad. Nice shot. Nerf Simple lunges. He had to go so far to catch the angle that he actually couldn't get the drop off in time.
40-15. Game point. Game server.
Yeah, he hates this court and I love this court. I don't know. That's the biggest problem with my argument at this point. I've always believed Knight should be neutral in Simple. But in the past I played a character where that wasn't broken here. Now I play a character who's literally, her best court is probably this court. And it's because it's a balanced court, like I've said, but it kind of makes me look like I've got some other motivation. And that wasn't my intention. But boy, would I become really dumb if this was neutral. Because this is absolutely my best card. There actually might be an argument that Savage could be more neutral. I never even really thought of it that way, but now that I'm thinking about it, that is possible. I never really even considered that possibility for some reason. If Savage is more preferred, I wouldn't mind Savage either, but I think people want it to stay hard in general. Yeah, that's not the counter pick, sadly. Knight's so in my favor. It's absurd. I don't like your attack of standard singles, but I also very much dislike standard doubles, so I'm fine with that. GG's, Slim. GG's.